YouTube, what's going on, man? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Y'all went absolutely crazy on my previous two videos where I tried or attempted to make underground beats for the first time ever in my life. And once again, I asked y'all for some recommendations of artists, albums that I should check out to make a follow-up version of my previous two videos. And a lot of y'all actually recommended me 9 Vicious. I had never heard of him before, and for the last 2 days, I kind of listened to some albums, and he also dropped a brand new tape a few days ago. So I did my homework, I listened to the album, listened to some of his older songs, and I kind of listened to what kind of beats he was using. And I came to the conclusion that his producers basically sample anything into a beat. So last night, I spent a few hours looking for some samples, listening to some songs in different genres, just looking for the perfect sample for today's video, since I'm going to be trying to sample a song and turn it into a 9 Vicious beat, since that's a technique that he uses on like a lot of his songs, feel me? Once again, I'm gonna take y'all with me in the process, and of course, don't forget to leave a comment of the artist that I should cover in the next video, man. Let's do it. All right, so that was a lot of talking. As y'all can see, got FL Studio pulled up, and I actually already, like I said, spent some time last night to find a song that I wanted to sample, since using the right song with these types of beats is more important than anything else, I feel like. So I ended up buying this John Legend song. I spent a few dollars to get the highest quality version. I probably won't make a single dollar from this video since we're going to be sampling. And the reason why I don't sample too often is because I like making my own melodies, so I figured this would be fun. Alright, 88 BPM. And the intro part right here is really what I'm trying to use. Like, of course, we got the song.
Are you doing it again? You said it would end.
Right, but really this intro part, I was going through the John Legend album. Feel like that shit would loop perfectly. So what I'm gonna do is just find some loop points, right? So I'm gonna just listen and go through the entire song and find some loop points. So for example, the first 8 bars might loop perfectly. So ideally, I'm gonna end up with 3 or 4 like different versions or different sampled parts of the song, so I can alternate between them throughout the arrangement. Just kind of makes it sound a bit more interesting instead of just looping the same 4 or 8 bars throughout the entire beat. So that might take some time, but I'm gonna just, like I said, go through the song and see if I can find some chops. And this sounds like a live piano, so might just chop it right here and kind of quantize it a bit. That loops nice, that loops nice. But that's part 1, section 1 done. So I'm gonna lock these in real quick, highlight the sections, and select this record button on the master track, do Alt or Option R, just to render these out, lock them in like I said. Just call it chop 1, chop 2. Next, I can highlight these, go to arrangement, add one, call this beat, paste them in here, like that. And I'm gonna just use this playlist right here just to chop everything up, and eventually I'm gonna move on to the second arrangement to actually make the beat.
I feel so low.
And I'm just looking for the bass notes, right? Like, you can use different sections of the song where they're using the same bass notes. So for example, in the intro, it's basically 2 bass notes playing, right? So I'm gonna just go into different sections of the song to see where those bass notes are also being played, if that makes sense. So you can chop in different parts of the song where the same bass notes are being used, so that the same root notes or bass notes are being followed, but you're just using different chops in the song.
Fruit, sneaking fruit.
Like that.
Second time,
Cut it right here.
sneaking fruit.
Oh, that part goes crazy, bro.
Want to do? Guess that's why I was.
Oh, so you can make that transition smooth. Extract stems from sample. See if FL got it like that.
It was wrong to do. Guess that. It was wrong to do. Guess
Hold on.
sneaking fruit. It was wrong to do. Guess that's why I was.
Go to the little icon right here. Extract stems from sample. Extract like that. Hey, y'all learned some. I learned some, man.
Sneaking fruit. It was wrong to do. Guess that's why I was drawn to you.
You see where I'm going? See where I'm going?
Sneaking fruit. It was wrong to do. Guess that's why I was drawn to you.
Oh, that's crazy. So now we highlight this part and once again record this, and that will be chop 3 right there.
Fly like,
I'm gonna cut out that like. You feel me? Makes it a bit sharp, trying to make it smooth.
accusations fly. Oh, again, oh.
Gotta get creative with it, man.
Accusations fly. Oh.
Yeah. So now we got a lot of freedom with the arrangement since we got 4 equal bass note chops of the entire song. So, of course, there's a bass in the sample. So I'm trying to see if I can extract the bass, because of course we can use a low cut EQ just to cut out the bass, but it's still gonna be able to hear it, right? I'm trying to see if reverse the polarity. Hey, hold on. For the ones who don't know, if you extract or use an identical sample and you reverse the polarity on one, which means flipping the polarity, I don't know how to explain it. Let's say I get an 808, right? And I grab 2 of them. It's going to get twice as loud, right? Right? But if I make one unique and reverse the polarity, so switch the sample, which y'all can't see, it just cuts out. Since it, like, evens out the sound, right? Like, the waves, I'll just look up a video explaining reverse polarity and shit, bro. But since I extracted the bass, I'm using the same frequencies in the bass to, right? Bro, that's perfect. I'm gonna do that on all the parts where a bass is still present. So only extract the bass. Reverse polarity on the bass. And the bass is gone. Ah, that's perfect. Oh. Alright, so I slowed the sample down. I doubled the BPM and then I stretched the sample times 2, twice the length. So it basically slowed it down. So now we're at 150 divided by 2 is 75. So that's slower than 88, which was the BPM that we were working in before. So enhance that sampled feel with a little vinyl noise. Oh, that's nasty. Hey, bro. So now that the sample is done, the most important part of the entire beat, now it's time to kind of glue it together and just add some rhythm to it with some drums from dirkey.shop, man. I'm saying every single drum sound that I'm going to be using in today's beat kit from dirkey.shop. First link down in the description. Heaven Sent drum kit, Make Believe collection, rookie season drum kit, full circle collection, which is going to be dropping soon. The rest out right now. Gotta support the kid. Making $0 from this video, bro. I invested $3 for this song, bro. dirkey.shop, man. Let's do it. So for the 808 pattern, of course, we got to figure out what the root notes are. So I'm gonna just go into a bass audio clip, double click, do Command or Control E to open it in Edison, right click, regions, go to detect pitch regions, and this will show you all the bass notes that are being used in this clip, right? So we got E right here, and then from E we go down to D. So that's probably the easiest way to figure out what the bass notes are in a sample. But before we lay down an 808 pattern, let's just get a little hi-hat and a little snare going. Want to use a hi-hat from my Heaven Sent drum kit. Let's go for this one right here. Let's go for the touch snare out of my Make Believe collection. One of my favorite snares to use. Go for this one, man. Will fit the vibe really well. For the snare pattern, once again, I'm gonna just go for the basic. But I'm gonna spice up the snare pattern a bit, right? I want the snare pattern to have a little swag to it. Oh, that's hard. Ooh. Ooh, that's crazy. A little cymbal, go cut itself. Pan the cymbals out, might be crazy. Let's get 2 open hats. Let's get this one. Very simple pattern. Let's get a second one. That's just one of my favorite 808s. This Fog 808 out of my make-believe collection. It was crazy. And for the root notes, we had E down to D. 1, 2, 3. Pitch it down 3. So now it's going to be C sharp and B. All right. A little glide. Lastly, I'm gonna add a little counter snare to it. I felt like after that, that's pretty much it. But that shit, I changed the intro for the original song, like. That shit so crazy. Oh my god. Bro, that shit came out too crazy, bro. Damn. That's about it for today's video. Once again, man, I want to thank y'all for watching the video all the way to the end. Really hope that y'all enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, of course, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. And just like the previous 2 videos, don't forget to leave some comments down below of artists that I should check out or albums that I should check out. Anything to maybe get featured in a future video. Also, if you like the sounds, of course, that I used in today's video, all of my videos, first link down in the description, dirkey.shop, if you want to support the channel. And that's about it, man. So I'm going to catch y'all in the next video, man. I'm out.